Good evening. We've been and gone and gone and gone, and we've declined to make and meet. We've declined an invitation to make and meet tonight. An invitation by Katie, Revy, Steve, BCAF, and Bruce. In thy summary, I whistled to a rare steak from the stern half of your robes, ginseng, all wood, Northamptonshire, a ginseng would roast your half of stern. From a rare steak, I whistled in thy summary. In the same way as the brief recapitulation is not ended, the event and the event within the event are asynchronous, since we came to Birmingham has come to the end. There is a flash, in the same way as the Derby Guildhall Theatre Europe leads us blindly before this very trade place. On this day, however, we stand round together with our eyes gilded, closed to the light that illuminates the screen. However, we are now, in a better position than those who did not take this narrow route to a horizon unknown to those without the machine. And as we are all without the machine, and the machine is as within, we all, only known to us, is a horizon. We could say that what they will project from their Mancunian pencils is visible, and we could say that the radiation coming off them is photonic. But we willn't say this. What we will say is that the eye soup is imminently active or consciously passive again for our ears. Possibly act. This evening, we were found to conjecture that maximally supersymmetric Euclidean n-dimensional M theory may be described such that the primordial chief to the power of brain is equivalent to what may once have been named brain to the power of brain. Therefore, we have provided evidence for this by examining the transformations of the cosmic rowing boat on the brain, and now or then we identified the brain as a stack of brains trademark. Before we consider the stack of brains trademark, let us take a peek at the brain as it will be demonstrated in a multicoloured earthing booth. The brain, spelled B-R-A-N-E, implies the machine carried by the vessel, that is the cosmic rowing boat, may project the flat horizon. For us, the colours projected across the brain are only visible while our eyes are open, and this may be only a distraction from our visualisation of the projected horizon. So, in preparation for a demonstration in coloured horizon at a very youth club, we can understand the brain as an infinitely scaled orb. To allow the flow of animals rising tangentially through the floor to become visible at another time, we can scale the brain infinitely as an orb. So let us begin the demonstration of the machine. At. As the cosmic rowing boat glides over the smooth, hard crystal we can see with our ears, the cone extending above the boat intersects with cones extending above the boat at other places on the brain. When the brain is a sphere, we can see the cone extending below the boat intersects more densely with cones extending below the boat at other places on the brain. than does the cone extending above the boat. From within the boat we see colours and flat surfaces. The dense intersections extending below continue and protrude through the sphere above the boat at other places on the brain. This is the carbon orb, and this is the membrane upon which we feel physical movement, which is the byproduct of our transition. In transit, we pass from one form to another, like flitting from awareness that we're approached by an unveiling of knowledge that is hidden now and that will confuse the science perception machines. So, let us consider the stack of brains trademark. So, let's consider the brain stack trademark. Until 2020, the bubble, or the planet as we choose to call it, is the closest temporal model of the brain stack trademark we can project. However, now and continuously, our opportunities call for the brain stack trademark to be received by our ears. Welcome to Make to Meet at Derby Guildhall Theatre, Europe. This is a message from Phillip Henderson, and therefore I will not make or meet tonight until I can visit Europe's largest flexible incubator in the square that is full of war, or watery wars, or horses' hooves, at the temporal coordinates 1800, 31st of March, 2007. I was hoping to be here spatially to explain, to demonstrate. However, this one I did make out of meat. It's a real flesh and time machine. The real flesh and time machine does not visit temporal parts in the past that happened. Unfortunately, I cannot be with you here in place, so I've asked a stand-in to read this message. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thumb and four fingers. The primordial chief delivered the invisible book from across the brain using a cosmic rowing boat with a cargo of now slain war horses. The cosmic rowing boat had been trapped at the bottom of a 1,000-year-old well. The well was sealed in 1863, yet, once uncovered, delivered the machine to resume full use. The primordial chief took advice from the High Salamander and executed the machine into full service. We will move toward the fourth Deming commonstration of the machine after announcing that it has come to our attention that the primordial chief did duplicate the machine and did duplicate some of its duplicates. Furthermore, we suspect that more parts of the duplicates have been duplicated further. However, as yet, we have no condemning further illustrations. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening.